It all started when I was 9.
Oh, it's just looking like a long time.
And I first looked at a boy.
Recording.
Now
Okay,
I'm
good.
hurting in my loins.
We're recording?
Cause I just wanna do boy.
You tell me to stop.
This is writing for Taylor Swift.
I'm Jack. I play bass in the Moorave Underground. I'm Josh from the Moorave Underground. I sing and I play guitar. 75% of us are siblings. Sean is the drummer. He's my best friend. I've known him since we moved to Elmer. Our songwriting process essentially started with me writing like douchey acoustic songs about my girlfriends and my ex-girlfriends and stuff like that. He brings a shell of a song to us and we kind of fill it out as a band. Now, since we've all kind of grown a lot more, essentially I kind of grab a song that I've started up a little bit. I say, here's this, what do you guys think? That's kind of how it started. We created our own gigs. We would just go out, rent a hall, and just go, hey, family, friends, come hang out and support us. I've had a few people that seem a little standoffish about supporting. We work our butts off and we prove everybody wrong every time we turn a corner. So mom and dad were like our main transportation to most of our shows for a couple of years. Most of us being family and living in the same house, you know, personal stuff gets brought to practice. I think sometimes just the fact that we're brothers gets in the way, because I won't back down. I'll be hard-headed and I'll chirp and chirp and chirp. Or we leave practice still like frustrated about things that happen during practice. Eventually we figure it out and everything works out. The hardest part right now is 50% of the band is working afternoon shifts. Finding time to practice is difficult. I work 40 plus hours a week on top of doing a lot of the promo, booking recording time, figuring out artwork, figuring out merch orders, writing a lot of the songs, putting all that together. Like, I pretty much just want to cry. I'll work like an 8-hour shift and I'll come home and have to do chores around the house, then try and find time to practice. But I just do it and I make it happen. Tell you how. My favorite song to play is our song 6 Feet. This past weekend, we played Blackout Fest in Brantford, and out of everything we've done, I think this weekend has been the weekend that's made me most feel like a rock star. Everybody piled in Josh's van, partied with hockey moms, and then we partied with band, and finding people that are like-minded that you would have never connected with for any other reason other than because you happen to play a show with them and then you become best friends instantly. Again, this past weekend I smashed my face off the microphone and like chipped my tooth and it really hurt and I screwed up a bunch of words, but I wasn't gonna stop mid-song and just be like, sorry guys, I gotta start over again. We had 25 minutes and we had like 7 or 8 songs planned, so like we didn't have time to stop. We had to just go. The hardest part about it is going back to being a normal contributing human being after a weekend of awesome shows or after a show. Again, I'm going back to this weekend with Blackout Fest, but we lived like rock stars for the weekend, and then I had to come back and go back to my 40-hour-a-week job. So in August, we put out our single Red.
We're on iTunes, check it! iTunes!
And just this weekend, we put out our single, Can We Just Keep Riding Bikes, Please? And the response we're getting to those is so positive enough to say, hey, like, our last 10 years of just jamming and playing music and practicing and honing our craft and everything, it's starting to pay off. We're working towards putting an EP out. We have another album's worth of songs like on the back burner. So if you like a band enough to enjoy their songs, put those songs, if they have them out, on your playlists, buy them on iTunes. Go to shows. If there's a show right down the street from you or in the same city, then go buy merch. Go to shows, buy merch. Any way you can think to possibly say, hey, I'm going to help these guys, do it. If it's $5 to get in, a lot of the time, especially in the London scene, you'll spend $5 to get in and you'll get 4 or 5 bands. And each one of those bands has merch. Say $25, that's one t-shirt with a ticket, and you have a great night watching great music and you're supporting local.